Hello. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Eba. Hello, good afternoon. Hello. Okay. And big fan in the big. We sincerely apologize for the late introduction of Windy News at 12. Good afternoon. Coming up, President Akufo-Addo says his government has constructed more roads and interchanges than any other government. Ghanaian soldiers injured in rocket attack in Lebanon. And on the international arena, Mali Junta chief fires Prime Minister after criticism. These and many more we have coming up in the bulletin. My name is Nana Ama Nyamike Baini. Now the news in detail. President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo has said his government has constructed more roads and interchanges than any other government in the nation's history. Commissioning the Flower Port interchange in Accra on Tuesday, November 19, President Nana Addo said the significant infrastructure project aims to ease traffic congestion and the north and south corridors of the Tema motorway, enhancing connectivity and improving travel times of commuters. He indicated that the Flower Port interchange is a legacy for generations yet born and called on Ghanaians to join hands in safeguarding their asset. President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo also admonished all road users to exercise caution and respect road regulations.
We have completed the Pokwase interchange, Tema motorway interchange phase 1, Obetebelante interchange phase 1, the East Legon underpass. Them to acknowledge that this administration has constructed more roads and interchanges than any other in our nation's history. In the Greater Accra region alone, we have completed the Pokwase interchange, Tema motorway interchange phase 1, Obetebelante interchange phase 1, the East Legon underpass, and today, this Flower Port interchange.
In a related story, President Akufo-Addo has commissioned the new Bank of Ghana headquarters called the Bank Square in Accra on Wednesday, November 20, said to boost reform capacity and investor climate. Speaking at the commissioning ceremony, President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo underscored the importance of the magnificent edifice in strengthening the central bank's capacity to drive financial sector reforms and create a favorable investment climate for stakeholders. The president described the state-of-the-art facility as both an architectural masterpiece and a symbol of Ghana's financial strength and stability. He noted that the modernized headquarters would enable the central bank to better implement critical reforms to enhance the nation's financial system, attract investment, and ensure economic resilience.
Let the Bank Square remind us of the importance of sound governance, visionary leadership, and unwavering commitment to the well-being of all Ghanaians. Accordingly, ladies and gentlemen, it is now my singular honor and privilege to declare the Bank Square officially commissioned as the new headquarters of the Bank of Ghana.
The governor of the Bank of Ghana, Dr. Ernest Addison, provided insight into the strategic purpose of the new headquarters, emphasizing its role in consolidating the bank's operation. He highlighted the headquarters design as a forward-thinking project aimed at meeting the demands of a dynamic global financial environment and play a pivotal role in shaping the nation's identity as a pace-setter in Africa's financial ecosystem.
As one of the most important
Away from that story, National Commission on Civic Education on Wednesday, 20th November 2024, voiced its dismay over the apparent lack of interest displayed by parliamentary candidates in participating in constituency-level dialogues. According to the Commission's chairperson, Kathleen Addy, these engagements, which are crucial for deepening democratic discourse, has seen low turnout despite significant investment of state resources. On the issue of vote buying, Ms. Addy issued a stern warning to citizens, urging them to reject monetary or material inducement from politicians. There is no such thing as free lunch, she cautioned. Accepting bribes compromises the integrity of elections and undermines the collective will of the people. She encouraged voters to prioritize the long-term welfare of their community over short-term gains.
And so it's actually unfortunate when candidates decide not to participate. It amounts to a waste. So we are imploring the parliamentary candidates and the political parties to ensure that these activities, particularly the dialogues for the parliamentary candidates in the constituencies, are utilized so that democracy is deepened in our country. I have repeated so many times over the course of this year and even last year that there is no free money anywhere. Wherever the money is coming from is going to go back with interest. And ultimately, we the citizens will pay the bitter price in the form of truncated development. And so it works against our interest to continue to support this culture.
The media has received assurance from the Ghana Police Service that they will secure during the general elections in 2024. This guarantee was emphasized at the stakeholder engagement held at the police headquarters in Accra on Wednesday, 20th 2024, with news editors, top journalists, and police leadership, which was chaired by Dr. Akufo Dampari, the Inspector General of Police. In his remarks, IGP Dr. George Akufo Dampari underlined that the media is a significant player in this year's election and as such needs the police protection and assistance in order to carry out its duties as fourth estate.
Use it to tell your people who listen to you across the country that Ghana will continue to enjoy the peace that it has been enjoying during this period of the election. And even that peace, because of the way all of us will work together to prosecute this election in a manner that winners will know that they have won. Losers will also know that they have lost and they have lost fairly. And therefore, they have no business trying to incite anybody to do anything that will disturb the peace. Will be clear in their mind, and there will be no motivation for them to do that. And this country will continue to enjoy the peace that we cherish so dearly, for which we have become the envy of the rest of the continent.
Executive Director of the Institute of Energy Security, Nana Amoasi VII, has asked the government to act quickly to avoid an impending power outage as 3 significant power facilities are about to shut down due to outstanding debt. The issue stems from the Electricity Company of Ghana $259 million debt which the government has not paid up. In an interview with City Business News on Tuesday, November 19, Dr. Eliprim Akpetobo, the CEO of the Independent Power Producers, revealed this. Following the President Akufo-Addo's inauguration of the Bridge Power Project, which aims to address energy shortages in Ghana's power sector, Dr. Akpetobo made this discovery. And also, 4 Ghanaian troops serving on a peacekeeping assignment in Lebanon were hurt when a rocket, most likely fired by non-state actors, struck their post, UNP 542, in the town of Ramaya on Tuesday. It was one of the 3 attacks on a troop and facilities that day, according to the UN peacekeeping mission in southern Lebanon. The Ghanaian troops were hit when the rocket struck the base close to the Israeli border. 3 of them needed medical attention. It was uncertain how severe the injuries were. The troops are presently undergoing medical attention, according to the confirmation from the United Nations Interim Force in Lebanon. We go for a short commercial break. When we come back, the international arena.
As we venture forth into the grand arena of the 2024 general election, where we shall cast our votes to determine the guiding force of our beloved nation, we implore each and every one of us
to prioritize our dear motherland above the divisive realms of political parties and their charismatic figures. In this crucial moment, we find ourselves with no alternative but to embrace the resounding call for peace.
Let us consciously opt for peace, for it is the noble choice
that surpasses the destructive powers of violence and warfare.
I am Priscilla Akwabwa, a level 200 geography student from the University of Education, Winneba. I stand for peace.
My name is Emmanuel Atamenza, a level 300 geography student from the University of Education, Winneba. I consciously opt for peace.
Welcome from that short commercial break. Now to the international arena. Mali's military leader has sacked the Prime Minister Choguel Kokala Mega and his government. It follows a rare criticism by Mega of the junta's lack of clarity about one's promised return to democracy. A decree read on state television by junta leader Colonel Assimi Goita said the duties of the Prime Minister and the members of the government were terminated. Mali has suffered years of jihadist and separatist violence, resulting in the military coups in 2021 and 2020. Before we end a news, the recap of the stories that made headlines. President Akufo-Addo says his government has constructed more roads and interchanges than any other government. Ghanaian soldiers injured in rocket attack in Lebanon. And on the international arena, Mali Junta chief fires Prime Minister after criticism. And that will be all for Windy News at 12. My name is Nana Ama Nyameke Baini. Have a good afternoon.